Hi, everybody. I am in an old garage right now, and what happened is there are three little kittens and their mother, and they are strays, and they are feral, they are wild, and I've been feeding them. I was feeding the mama. She was real skinny, hot dogs, in case you don't know, and um, and then I thought it was just her. I felt bad because she was so skinny, and then the next day she brought three kittens with her, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's why she's so skinny. She's trying to feed them, and they were skinny at the time. So I fed them hot dogs for a few days until I could afford to go buy a big bag of cat food. So I went and got them a big bag and a kitten caboodle, and they love it, and they are just eating that up, and the mama has gained weight and the babies. And so anyways, we had rain for a few days, and I was wondering where they are going because they're up all night. They're up late in the afternoon and nighttime, and then I don't see them in the morning. So I figured they must sleep in the morning and they come out, after lunch time. So I was like, I wish I knew where they were staying because I was worried because I always feed them out in a field. So, and then one day I was late feeding them, and the babies were actually at my apartment door meowing for me. They were hungry, I guess, or I don't know. So I was like, oh, how cute. They know the doorway. I thought that was neat. So, anyways, I went out and fed them, and I feed them in a field. I don't like to feed them near my apartment because sometimes people will let their dogs out at night, and I just don't want any dogs around my apartment at night in case I have to go out. Like, I don't want them smelling food or anything like that. So, I feed them out in the field where they're always playing out. They're always in that area. So I thought, okay, that's the best place to feed them. But I wondered where they were sleeping because I didn't want to feed them too close to where they were sleeping. So I had been trying to keep an eye where they go, and I didn't know. So this morning, sorry, my throat hurts. This morning, I saw them coming out of this old garage. And I was like, that's where they're sleeping. So what I did is I made them this pet bed. And what I did is I got a plastic tub, and I had my some craft supplies in here. And there's a lot of glitter at the bottom that I couldn't get off. I was trying to clean it, but I couldn't get all that glitter. So I don't know if you can see, there's glitter all on the back wall. This is the bottom of the tub, but I'm using it as the back wall because I couldn't find a lid. Because the lady was telling me in the comments to put a lid, cut a side door on the bottom, and they can go in, make a bed for them to keep warm. But I figure, you know what, this is good. I'm gonna close the garage door enough to where a dog can't run in here because this door is just open pretty wide. So they are heavy doors, so I'm gonna try to close it as best as possible. Um, Once I get done doing this, I just left the door open so right now so we could see the video, but it was already open when I got here. So, but I'm gonna close it anyways as much as possible, but where they could still get in. So anyways, I'm going to tell you how I made this. So I put a sheet on top, and I secured it with elastic. I always have a bunch of elastic. So I tied it down, and so this will stay on. This is a sheet. So I kind of made them like a tent bed. And then what I did is I got a pillowcase, and this is a king size pillowcase. And what I did is I stuffed it with this is, on this side is a bed skirt that I wasn't using, and on this side is a king size sheet. And so, and this right here is this was already in here. This is like a tarp. So I just set it on top of the tarp so the bottom will stay warm because it is just a concrete floor, as you can see. So this will be their own little bed. And if they weren't feral and wild, I would, let them sleep when it gets real cold inside my apartment. But the thing is that the kittens know where the door is, and if I had the door open, they would probably come in. But the mama kitty, she is really scared. She has fattened up with the kitten caboodle food, and I stopped feeding them hot dogs after I got the food. So she is gaining weight because now she doesn't have to feed her babies as much because they're eating that dry food. And so I thought, I was worried about them, and because we had a couple days of rain, but it hasn't rained, and it's not going to rain for a week in the forecast, it said. So I thought, okay, I want to at least get them a bed in that garage, because I guess they were just sleeping on this tarp in here. There's really nothing in this garage. And so I thought this will make a great bed, and they'll stay warm and cozy. So I just wanted to kind of show you how you could make a pet bed if you don't have enough money. Like me, I don't have the money to go buy a pet bed. I wish I could, but I just can't afford it. So I just got an old pillowcase. This is a king size. I put a sheet and a bed sheet skirt, a bed skirt in here. And this is nice and cozy and fluffy, so that is going to keep them warm. And then I just added another sheet on the top, and I secured it with elastic, tied it down right here. And that will keep it like a tent. So just an idea how to make a pet bed if you don't have money to go buy a fancy one. And these are just stray cats. So if they were to move in with me, if they tame up, the kittens, then one lets me pet it, but the other two won't let me pet it. So I don't know. I know the mother, there's no way she would ever come in my apartment, and I don't want to separate them. So, and she's real protective of her babies anyway, so they're safer with her here in this garage. So I'm glad they found this place, and I'm glad I found out where they're staying, so I can put this little bed in here for them. So I just wanted to show you, and I don't know where they're at right now. It's already I don't know what time it is. It's probably about 4 or 5. So they're all out in the field playing, I guess. I already just fed them. And I do not want to feed them in here. I don't want to leave their food or water in here because sometimes those dogs come out at night. And I don't want them to be like lured in here from the smell. So that's why I always feed them in the field. So when dogs are out at night, they don't eat the babies. But they are up all night, so they're probably safe. They just sleep during the day. So anyways, I just wanted to show you the pet bed and the garage that they're living in. And thank you for watching.